Hey everyone, Merhnu here from Ross IELTS Academy. Today I want to talk to you about the latest IELTS speaking questions. It's always a good idea to practice different questions and topics before the test, but I know some of you might be worried about not having a wide range of vocabulary. Don't sweat it. Many candidates share the same concern when it comes to speaking. The truth is, not everyone has a massive vocabulary to talk about every familiar or unfamiliar topic. And guess what? That's totally fine. You don't need to know everything to answer the questions. What you really need are some effective strategies. So, let's get started, shall we? Today we will look at some of the latest Part 1 IELTS Speaking Questions, and I will share my own answers with you. After that, I will explain why I responded the way I did, based on the IELTS criteria. Sounds good, right? Let's dive in and have some fun. Okay then, here we are in the first part of IELTS speaking, and the topic is about music. First, I read the questions for you, and after that I give my answers to them, and then I analyze my answers. So here we go with the questions. The first one says, how often do you listen to music? The next one is, what genres of music do you enjoy? Do you play any musical instruments? When do you usually listen to music? Do you ever attend live music performances? Do you think music plays an important role in people's lives? And how does music impact different cultures? Now let's get started with the first question, where I give you my answer to that. So here we go. The question was, how often do you listen to music? And here's my answer. I listen to music on a daily basis, as it's an integral part of my routine, whether I'm working, exercising, or simply relaxing. Music has the power to uplift my mood and transport me to different emotional states. As everyone knows, music is a universal language that resonates with me deeply. As you can see here, I tried to explain in my answer, so I didn't just limit myself to maybe a one-word or one-sentence answer. This is something you should do. You always give like 2 to 3 sentences in your answer. I mean, you explain and you can also give an example, like I did. And of course, I tried to use a range of vocabulary related to the topic. For example, on a daily basis, an integral part, a very important part of something. It uplifts my mood. It makes me feel better. It transports me to different emotional states. It means by listening to music, I can experience different feelings. It resonates with me, which means it has a deep emotional connection, or I have a deep emotional connection with it. Now, let's see what the next question was about. The question says, what genres of music do you enjoy? And here's my answer. I have a diverse taste in music and enjoy exploring various genres. Depending on my mood, I may listen to pop, rock, classical, or even jazz. Each genre offers a unique experience and allows me to appreciate different musical styles and artists. So as you see here, I tried to talk about different music genres, and of course I used the term diverse taste. When I say I have a diverse taste in music, it means I may like different music genres. Now the next question. Do you play any musical instruments? My answer is, unfortunately not, but I would love to learn how to play the guitar. I might get the chance to learn it in a few years, since by then I will definitely have fewer time-consuming tasks and a more logical workload. I believe that playing the guitar allows me to express myself creatively and helps me unwind after a long day. It's a fulfilling hobby that brings me immense joy. So here again, as I don't play any musical instrument, I didn't just say no, I don't. I tried to explain that I don't play any, but I would love to learn playing the guitar. So this is how I try to provide some explanation, and I used some vocabulary, maybe not that related to the topic, but there were just collocations I knew in other topics. Like, for example, get the chance to do something, or time-consuming tasks, workload, or it allows me to express myself creatively, to express yourself, or to unwind, which means to relax somehow. And the last one was the term actually, immense joy. Other than a good range of vocabulary, you should also use some very good connectives. And here I use the word since instead of because. Now, the next question. When do you usually listen to music? And here's my answer. I listen to music throughout the day, but I find myself listening to it most frequently during my commute. It not only helps pass the time, but also sets a positive tone for the day ahead. Additionally, I often listen to music while doing chores or engaging in hobbies like reading. So here again, I used some good collocations like to pass the time, or it sets a positive tone. And of course, the word commute, instead of saying going and coming back, for example, when you go to work and you come back home, you commute to work. So you can also use some paraphrase form of the words, and this is exactly what I did here. Or doing chores or engaging in some hobbies. It means to do some hobbies or getting involved in something. I also use not only but also to add more information, or the word additionally instead of and. Now the next one. Do you ever attend live music performances? And here's my answer. Absolutely. I'm a big fan of live music performances. There is an unmatched energy and connection that comes from witnessing talented musicians perform right in front of you. I try to attend concerts and music festivals whenever possible to fully immerse myself in the experience. Here again, for example, in the first sentence I said I'm a big fan of something, which means I really like or enjoy something. I'm interested in something. The next one was an unmatched energy, which means a level of energy that is incomparable to anything else, something unique. I also used to immerse myself. It means when you try to experience something or to engage in something. Now, the next question. Do you think music plays an important role in people's lives? And my answer is definitely. Music plays an incredibly important role in people's lives. It has the power to evoke emotions, bring people together, and provide peace during difficult times. So here again, I try to explain a little bit because maybe I didn't have many ideas to talk about, but anyways, you just need to keep talking, keep explaining. And I use, for example, it plays an incredibly important role. It means it's important. It plays a role. Or it evokes emotions. Now the last one. How does music impact different cultures? My answer to that is, music has a profound impact on different cultures around the world. It serves as a reflection of cultural identity, traditions, and values, as it has the power to bring communities together, preserve cultural heritage, and promote social cohesion. As you can see, I try to paraphrase. For example, in the question it was asking about the impact of music on different cultures, and I said it has a profound impact. So I wanted to just explain more about this effect or this impact of the music, and I used the term profound, a very deep impact. Or the term cultural identity, or even the connective as, which means because. So this is what you should exactly do in IELTS speaking, especially in part 1. You always make sure to explain. You use a range of vocabulary, a range of complex grammatical structures, and a range of connectives. That's what you need to get over 7 in this skill. Fantastic. Just as we did today, you can search for speaking questions, share your own answers, record your responses, and then listen to them. If you're interested in receiving an evaluation from our expert examiners, go ahead and book an online speaking mock test with us. Believe me, this will make a big difference. Wishing you best of luck and looking forward to seeing you. Stay tuned.